How to build self-discipline. Motivational story. Zen motivational video. Have you ever ended a day thinking, I'll start tomorrow, and then tomorrow looks exactly like today? The phone buzzes, the news is loud, the house needs something, and your energy isn't what it used to be. You know you should walk more, eat better, learn a new skill, but moods swing, old habits return, and time slips through your fingers. If that sounds familiar, this story is for you. In a small American town, on a windy hill, lived Mr. Bennett, 55, once the floor manager at a cabinet shop. After the shop closed, his routine fell apart. Sleep came late, mornings came heavy, and a quiet ache lived in his chest. I'm too old to start over, he told himself. One morning he paused at a neighbor's gate. Mrs. Laurel, 70 and spry, kept a neat little garden that somehow looked alive in every season. She waved him in and poured hot tea. Discipline, she said, is like tilling the soil. If you don't work the ground, weeds grow inside you before they grow out here. He sighed. I've tried. 5 at 2 a.m. Alarms, cold showers, strict diets. I last a week, maybe 2. You're wrestling with the wind, she smiled. Start with a seed. That day she taught him 3 things. First, emotional discipline. She pointed to a row of greens. Yesterday, the neighbor kids kicked a ball through here and snapped a few stems. I could rage, but rage doesn't replant. I took a breath and set the stakes back in. Feelings blow like wind. The work is the stake. When the wind rises, the stake must stand. She gave him a simple rule. When provoked, pause for 3 deep breaths and then speak 1 calm sentence. That's a response, not a reaction. Second, habit discipline. Holding a watering can, she let a slow line of droplets fall. The Dhammapada says, the jar is filled drop by drop. Start with 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes walking, 5 reading, 5 tidying a drawer. Small is how the brain stops fighting. Small becomes steady. Steady becomes strong. Third, time discipline. She wrote 3 lines on a card. 1, do your hardest task first each morning. 2, check the phone and social media at fixed times and only. 3, each evening, write 3 small things you finished. And remember scripture, she said with a grin. Whoever is faithful in little is faithful in much. Mr. Bennett began. He didn't try to reinvent his life in a week. He took 5 minutes. 1 loop around the block, a made bed, 5 pages from an old carpentry book. At lunch, a neighbor tossed a jab. Must be nice to have nothing to do. Heat rose in his face. He pressed a hand to his chest and breathed 3 times. I'm starting small, he said, and walked on. That night he wrote. Walked 5, read 5, didn't argue. 3 simple lines. Sleep came easier. Week 2, 5 minutes turned into 12. He added 5 minutes of breathing each morning. He swapped late coffee for warm water. He set 3 phone windows to 9, 1 p.m., 6 p.m., and left it alone outside those times. In the garage, he dusted off an old workbench. His back ached. His mind felt lighter. On a rainy afternoon, a widow brought in a wobbling rocker. Screws were stripped, the rails rough. In the patter of rain on the roof, he worked quietly. 1 screw firm, 1 edge sanded smooth, 1 drop of oil in the right place. The chair steadied. The widow's eyes shone. Thank you. He understood. Small done well. In the right spot, beats big done loudly. In the wrong one. A month later, he picked up part-time hours at a repair counter in town. He couldn't haul like he once did, but he did something rarer. He listened. People wanted to fix a lamp or a mixer, but they also needed a calm presence. He taped a little note behind the register. We repair things, and we listen. One day, a rushed man slammed a broken appliance on the counter. Make it quick. The old reflex snapped back, knocked on the door. Mr. Bennett breathed 3 times, opened the case, and brushed away a whisper-thin film of dust from the switch. It hummed to life. The man's shoulders fell. Sorry. Rough day at work. Machines need a reset, Mr. Bennett said. People, too. Word spread the way it does in small towns. He works like he's saying a prayer. Folks returned, not for loud sales, but for his steady rhythm. Slower, deeper, sturdier. When a shiny new shop opened downtown, all glass and neon and deals, a few customers drifted. Old fear whispered, "You're finished." He put both hands on his knees and breathed. Next morning he opened on time, brewed a pot of tea, and wrote 3 lines. 1, fix the oil lamp. 2, call Mrs. Porter. 3, walk 15 minutes before sunset. That afternoon, Mrs. Porter brought her late husband's lamp. Since it glows again, she said, I sleep better. He trimmed the wick. The small flame stood still and golden. A little flame warmed an entire kitchen. At 56, he invited Mrs. Laurel for birthday pie. He showed her a thick notebook, early 5-minute wins, 3 breath pauses, hard first mornings. She smiled. See? You didn't need to become someone else. You needed to become self-led. There were no fireworks in Mr. Bennett's story. Just the tick-tock of small habits, the soft breath before speaking, and a steady light at day's end. Those small things changed his path, and the days of many who crossed his porch. Friend, at 45, 55, or 65, strength may be different than it was, but depth, Montsoit, can be greater. You don't need to sprint like your 20s. You need to keep pace what's in the right direction. Discipline isn't a cage. It's a doorway to long-term freedom. Freedom from chronic fatigue, from looping regret, from the trap of tomorrow. The Buddha's wisdom, the jar fills drop by drop, and the Bible's promise, faithful in little, meet in one simple practice. Repeat the right small thing every day. Here's how to start. Right now. Tonight. Write 3 lines and stick them on the fridge. First, eat the frog. Tomorrow morning, 20 minutes on your hardest task before anything else. Second, 5-minute discipline. Choose one habit, walk, breathe, read, and do exactly 5 minutes with a timer. Third, 3 breaths. Whenever irritation rises, hand to chest, breathe 3 slow cycles. Then speak 1 calm sentence. Add 1 more. Set 3 fixed times to check your phone. Outside those times, let it rest. In a week, you'll sleep better. Speak gentler and finish more. In a month, you'll notice a new identity forming. I am the kind of person who leads myself. As discipline becomes your heartbeat, freedom becomes the air around you. If this story helped, please like the video, share it with someone who could use a steady push today, and subscribe for more calm, faith-friendly wisdom for grown-ups. Till then, be patient, be thankful, and keep moving forward in life.